Hi there, and welcome to our rental program. You're here at Maestro Music Centers in Levittown, New York, and if you're in the rental program, you have one of these. This is a Roland Music Atelier and an AT-15 model, and I'm going to take you through a few steps to sort of get you using it and playing it and having a little bit of fun immediately. First things first, it's all ready for you to go, but you got to know how to turn it on. On the very left-hand side of the instrument, there is a button that says power. You press it, and you'll see the window will light up. You do have to wait. It takes maybe 20 seconds for it to completely load. It says Music Atelier Roland, and you'll know that it's ready when it says loose big band at tempo 118 with chord of C. That's your key to let you know that it's ready. And there actually is a sound. There's a full organ sound on the top. There's an organ on the bottom. And there's a pedal sound for those of you who want to play pedal, which is none of you right now, but it is there. Now there's also a volume pedal. Looks like a gas pedal in the car. You put your foot on it, you leave your right foot on it at all times. You can control the dynamics. Pressing forward makes it louder. Pulling backwards with your heel makes it softer. Alright? And if you're using headphones, the headphone jack is underneath the left section where the word Roland is. It's sort of midway between Roland and the disk drive, about a finger's length, 3 inches in. You can feel it. You would insert your headphone right there, and now you can play in complete silence. Nobody will hear you in the house as you play. A couple of things that you should know that the instrument can do. Number one, to have it play the one finger chord, which you're going to need, on the very left, right above the power button, is a button that says to lower. If you press and hold that button, the screen will say lower voice hold, and now it'll play one finger chords. Okay? It'll hold that for you. Now that's the holding of the sound. I'm going to press that to let it go. If I press utility, it's to the left of my screen. There's utility, menu left and right, display, exit, and value plus and minus. I hit utility, and it says octave shift, first thing. Well, I'm going to use the menu, and I'm going to head to the right until I see the word, let's see, chord intelligence. When I see that it says off, I just press the little plus button. And now, I go back, press my to lower button, playing chords with one finger, and it's even putting the bass in. So if you just want to play a song, like that, you can. The to lower will stop it and kill it. But you're going to be using the rhythm styles primarily, except on Barker Roll. Now that's really the key thing about setting the instrument up to play. It will remember certain things and not everything when you turn it back on and off again. If you don't like the echo, there's a little bit of an echo. That's reverb, and that's next to this master volume knob as well. You could pull the reverb level down, and that's just how much echo. Now I have less. This instrument sounds like it's a little closer. Okay? All the sections are labeled. Pedal for the bottom. You're not going to use it. We're actually going to turn that sound generally off. Okay, so nothing will be lit over there because the rhythm is going to control the pedal. Lower, you're probably going to use that only if you're playing without a rhythm style like I was just showing you. Otherwise, we're probably going to have those sounds off as well. And then there are 3 parts for the top: an organ part, an orchestral part, and a solo part. The solo part generally plays one note, although it could be changed. Meaning if I put a saxophone on, let me turn off the organ, no other key is playing, okay? It's always playing the top note. It's set as top note. You can change that in a setting in the utility menu if you want. It will say solo mode. It also has a button that says to lower, which allows the sound to go to the split. So now I can put another sound on top, like piano. So I've got two sounds. Now split, see? There's my split point. Now I'm going to teach you about moving that because you may want that lower so you have more range. Again, utility. And the first here, solo mode, top note. If I make it say polyphonic, now I could play many notes, right? Solo split point, B as in boy, number 4. Well, where the heck is B number 4? Well, I have to sort of think. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's thinking like a piano. So realistically, there would be more notes, okay? B4 happens to be actually where the number 4 is on this instrument. That's the last note that we'll play. I want to move it down, let's say, to the number 2, which is F sharp. Now, 4 relates to the octave that we're in. So if I go with the value number minus the gray buttons, because they're the only ones that are gray here, now it says B flat number 4. See? A number 4. Okay? So I like it on G4, and I play my chords here, so that's my left hand. Now you can go anywhere you want. So if you want more range, you can change that farther. But I like to do that. Okay, now I have a sound I can get here. Sound there. Sound here. And a sound on the bottom. I can put them everywhere, okay? That's the first thing we're going to look at. Now you want to have a little bit of fun with a song. You're going to go through the rhythm styles. You'll find a song you want to play, and you'll, let's say, Spanishize. And you go to Latin, because that's where it is. And it has slow rumba, is what's in the window. That might work actually really well for this, but let's see what else there is. Cha-cha 2, slow bossa. Oh yeah, that's probably better. Mambo 3, slow begin. Plena, traditional tango, salsa, samba. So let me go back to slow bossa nova. All right? The Latin button is flashing. Let me know, is that what you want? I'm going to confirm it by touching the Latin button and stop flashing. Underneath Latin and world, there's a little line that says arranger on and off. The arranger is the band. We want them. So I'm going to press those two buttons together. Latin and waltz march at the same time. Nothing will happen, but it turned it on. Underneath the next two buttons, traditional acoustic and disc, it says sync start. I'm going to press those two buttons at the same time as well. And that now tells the instrument, okay, when he does that, the moment he goes to press a key, the rhythm will start. You stop it by hitting stop. Alright? Now I've got the rhythm. The easiest way to set up the instrument, right here on the right side of the screen is a button that says One Touch Program. I press that, and 4 lights start flashing here. I've got 4 setups I can use. It defaults to button 1. Now, it even put on my introduction, so I play my first chord. My first chord is C. You can let go, it has memory. Got the idea? If I want a new sound, pick another one of those 4 buttons. Stop it. Do you get the idea? Every rhythm has 4 combination of sound. Generally keeps the sound on top, doesn't really use the split, but you're able to. It's just not on in most cases, okay? So if I wanted to put, saxophone, I put on to lower and sax. And that's my split sound. All right? So that's the first part of getting the sound out of the instrument, is using the one touch. because it'll load sound and makes it really simple. The other part, in our course that you're taking in the store, you have a floppy disk that came with the music, all right, with the course. This is a big band swing course. My song is Fly Me to the Moon. Inside the music it says, on the top, disk file name, Fly to Moon Junior, Fly to Moon Senior, Fly to Moon Pro. There are 3 files for this song on this disk. I put the disk into the disk drive. If you've never done this, the metal door to the top, the label is facing me, up. I insert it into the slot on the front, and I push it all the way in, and you'll hear it snap. The instrument will start to read it, okay? The first name of the song on the disc for the chorus was Blue Skies. That's not the file I want. I just use the plus and minus buttons in the composer, because now it's coming off the disc. So this section where my hand is down here next to the rhythms. And I hit the plus, and I keep watching the window. Bewitched, 3 files. Oh, You Beautiful Doll, Cry Me a River, Fly Me to the Moon. Junior means that it won't make a lot of sound changes. It may even have one type of a rhythm style. If I just hit play, we'll get an idea of what this sounds like. Now this is the way you're going to practice with this disc. It will play the song. If you want the guide to assist you in playing the notes, just play over what's playing. If you make a mistake, you'll hear it. You want to change the octave? To hear your notes and theirs? Or put a sound on the bottom? Okay? Now, if you want to replace what's playing in the right hand, in the same composer section, you mute the part that says upper. I'm just going to go to senior. I think senior on this song is the same. I'm going to play it now. Same preset. But the last song, the one that says pro, this is really neat. Get a microphone. You'll have to watch the window, and you can't do it on the video, but that's a artist version of Fly Me to the Moon. Now you can play along with it too. It's going to be completely different than those 2 styles. The senior style will make sound changes happen while I play the song as well. It'll sound a lot nicer usually. This will go to karaoke and the words will appear on the screen. It's an awful lot of fun. So I hit play. Totally different. And there are my words. Then they're going to get underlined. Fly me to the moon. I'm a bad singer, but I sing all the time. And Jupiter, and it tells you where to sing. Okay, now I'm going to stop this too. Now, the composers, the discs, are all using the buttons down over here. There's a stop button for the rhythms, but it's not actually a rhythm that's playing, we're playing the disc. So that's over there. And that karaoke file is general MIDI. If you have a karaoke machine, or you have another kind of instrument that takes MIDI, it'll play in that as well. Not the 2 junior senior files. Those are proprietary to Roland, to the instrument. But those other ones will. We're going to cover a lot more of the things on the instrument in the course. So little by little you're going to learn how to use all this stuff. And you should have a real lot of fun with it. Some of you may actually have purchased these because you had so much fun with it. You know, we hope that you're really enjoying what you're doing, and we made you a hobby player and you had an awful lot of fun with it. So that's the basics. When you're done, they don't use much power, but you should turn them off at some point. If you're home during the day, you could leave it running. It's not a problem. But there's a power button. Same power button. Just press it once. Screen goes dark. Instrument's off. Put the music away. One thing, eject the disc. You can actually just press the button. You can leave it sitting slightly sticking out of the organ, that's okay. What happens is when the discs are in there, if you leave them in, the little door opens and dust and things can accumulate on the discs go bad. So either take them out, store the disc on the music desk, or leave it slightly ejected. Don't have it pressed all the way in to the instrument. Okay, that's the only little tip I give you. Swiffer dusters are your best friend for cleaning these things. Don't spray anything on them. Just a Swiffer duster here and there, and you're done. No creams, no polish, nothing. Okay? Thanks. Call me with questions. All right. Bye.